Yeah. Dead fish hand. Now, there's a way of shaking hands, and I'm going to teach it to you now because this is important. Because if we're meeting each other for the first time, I've never met John before, you guys, and I walk up and I grab his fingertips. He'll never forget I've grabbed his fingertips. No. People don't forget that. No. Yeah. Now, if you've got really sweaty hands, you're one of those sweaty palm people, dry your hand off before you shake hands. No one wants that. Now, the way to shake a hand properly is not to be a wrestler. I don't want to come in and start. Because people do that. They get taught yeah, but they get taught this in business school, the overhand turn. Business school teaches it's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Because it's meant to show that he's subordinate to me. And if John does it to me, I'm subordinate to him. So what you're meant to do is meet the power. I will always crush your hand and turn you over if you do that to me. To make my point back. Because it's offensive. You always meet someone's handshake. And be it a lady or a man, it doesn't matter. You meet the strength. You don't come in and crush. If John's the world arm wrestling champion, it doesn't help you make a business relationship. So you meet the handshake. Now, a good way to do a handshake so it doesn't get messed up, stay where you are, is you cam your hand downwards, like that. If your hand's straight, put your hand out straight then, you're very likely to get a finger grab. But if John turns his hand down, like this, my web of my hand will meet the web of his hand, and it forms a perfect wrap. You won't mess it up. And so by doing that, you'll get a good handshake. It also allows you to feel the grip strength. Give me your handshake, a proper one. Okay, that. So I'm meeting the strength. I'm not trying to crush his hand, vice versa. We meet the strength. We give a good handshake. And don't stay for 20 minutes. It can be too long. Don't do this either. Don't do that. Pull in. Don't do any of that stuff. When we do a handshake, meet the handshake. Now, if you feel you're too close to somebody, if you feel you're too close, everyone has a personal space. The more you train in fighting, I have a friend, it's amazing to watch him. He can talk people back out of a room. He's a very dominant combative artist. And his personal space is here. He'll talk to people like that. And what happens if you watch people doing this? They slowly walk back as they're talking to him. And I've seen people go nearly 30 meters backwards. And he knows he's doing it. And he's so confident in the space, he goes, yeah, how you doing? You good? Really good. Yeah, people hate that. So if John's personal space is here, and I walk in to shake hands there, then I take a half step back and meet the space. Always be understanding of the person you're shaking hands with. So remember, cam the hand downwards, slightly, not all the way like this, just down, nice there, so the two hands meet, like that, and then they wrap. You'll form a solid handshake, and that will give you a better business relationship. Meet the strength, don't do an arm wrestling match. 2 or 3 shakes and let go, okay? Now, depending on the country is another thing. If you're from European countries, about 1.28 seconds is the right amount of time to look at someone in the eye. If I shake hands with John, I go, good. Yeah, getting creepy now, isn't it? If we do 1.28 seconds, very nice to meet you. Yeah, and then we look away, move away. Now in the Middle East, it's longer. It can go up to 3-4 seconds. So know your cultures. Okay? It's no different to eye contact in different cultures. Not looking in the eye, looking in the eye. So before you work in another country, you understand the cultural breakdowns. It's a really important lesson on leadership because it starts with the room entry, it comes into the handshake, the eye contact, and then you start to talk. So remember the handshake is really important.
Thank you. Can I give you a hug, sir?
Yeah.